Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We are back with some more exclusive content. Today we are bringing you the stock report, stock drop and roll for the week of August 21st. We'll be covering a couple weeks because the last time we did this was about 2 weeks ago. So Pierre, take it away.
Yeah, a lot has happened, man, over the past couple of weeks, right? We've had LIDS continue to kind of do some cool shit. MyFitteds as always. We had a lot of stuff going on. Fanatics jumping on the scene a little bit, with Fanatics / MLB shop. Haven't had a huge drop. There's a lot that went on over the past couple of weeks. So really we're not focused on, like the whole body of work over the last year. We're just talking about the last couple of weeks, how are we feeling here? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break them into three groups, right? We're gonna have low, medium, and high, right? Like in terms of like where they're at, the bottom third, the middle third, and then the top third, and we'll go from there. So let's start with the bottom third, fellas. So who's in that bottom third section?
ECAP.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
I mean,
exclusive, right? No.
Yeah, definitely exclusive.
They had all that weird dice shit.
What came out at Sneaker Town?
They just had that one Arizona hat this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say I almost said them, but then I was like, they just didn't really drop much.
Yeah, you know what, Jason? Let's make an executive decision here and just delete them.
Delete them, huh?
Yeah, from this one because there's not enough work to really rate.
Okay.
I don't think 4U caps is in that bottom tier anymore.
No, I would agree. They had a couple good weeks in a row.
It might be just these two, right? Really, in that I say third, but in that bottom section, I don't know.
I mean, Sportsworld is a little debatable. I mean, they dropped
New era
stuff. They dropped. I wouldn't say they went down though. I'd say it's probably more of a hold, but
right. But are they in the bottom? Because they could be like you could still be a hold and be in that bottom section, or in that bottom section or mid section in terms of Sportsworld.
I don't know.
Looking at what is left, I would say they would be near the bottom of what's left of what we haven't moved over there.
All right, so let's move them in here then.
Okay.
I was gonna say, so Sneaker Town will probably be on the next report. They have a 12
They will be.
to 11 hats dropping in store tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they'll be back. It's just right now not enough to grade.
I was mixing up Sneaker Town and Sneaker Room.
Yeah.
But Sneaker Town hasn't really had anything.
No.
No, not the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. All right, so let's look at these four, right? So New Era had some pluses. They had the Fear of God pack, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but to be fair, that was like everywhere. So
but
like,
they were one of the only places that you can get 6 in one spot.
All of them
right?
except for the
That's true.
two-tone.
right.
That's
Okay.
a plus.
That's a plus to me. Yeah. But they had the scribble collection, which is
The
affordable.
Scribble collection and
the paint one.
the paint one. They're last. They're direct
think
releases,
so.
right?
Yeah, they're exclusive.
Nah, maybe they're not last though, because like
Problem is their website's not good, so you can't even just like really hop on their website and figure out like what's new and stuff.
What? New Era?
Can you?
Website ain't bad. Yeah.
You like the website? Is it easier just to shop for stuff?
it's not
I
easy.
find that
It's not easy to shop. No,
Oh,
because
well,
I think they should have like new arrivals right at the top.
That's
Like,
what I
it should
mean.
be-
Yeah.
like anything new for that day should be right at the top. But
Well, they only dropped.
Andre, you were about to say something though. What were you about to say?
Nah, I was just gonna say, I mean, the only thing they really had that was like standout was that exclusive, the forest green fog hat, but other than that, nothing crazy, you know what I mean?
They brought State Flower back.
Stay Flower. Yeah. People love that, man.
They do.
I know.
Those aren't the worst hats.
They're not the worst though. I think it might be ECAP or exclusive.
ECAP had in my opinion, had a pretty good week.
They had
I
like
don't know
two
if
good
they-
hats.
They had all right for sure.
They had two good hats.
Well, yeah, good, but they didn't have two bad hats.
Yeah, they did. They had that
Well,
olive
Arizona.
with that blue under
The
and
frozen
Arizona.
olive. Yeah.
And what was the other one?
The Arizona hat, the Arizona Diamondbacks hat, and then the olive with blue UV.
Which one was it? Arizona one.
So New Era had the NBA current logos in old school colors, which wasn't.
Okay.
I mean, they're not setting the world on fire, but
It's hard to it's hard to evaluate them even like.
Yeah,
It's
Field of Dreams, Power Rangers.
Yeah, they're not the worst. I think
Upside Downs. I don't. Maybe Upside Downs is before. It's hard to remember.
I'd go. I think.
And to me, the Fear of God exclusive colorway beats anything that any one of these guys put out.
I agree.
To
I
me,
do agree with that.
And they had the West Coast exclusive too.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you think about it, like we don't want to talk about like the reliability of their site during the launch. It's more about like the product and right. So that's I feel good with that order you're doing right there, Jason. Honestly,
which ones are these two here?
I think Sportsworld above exclusive. What do you guys think? You guys agree with that?
Anybody disagree with that?
I feel like they're kind of playing on the same level, but yeah, like Sportsworld.
I mean, yeah.
They had a Clemson Tiger, you know. They had a couple good hats in there.
I'm gonna say ECAP is up though.
Yeah, ECAP's up a little bit. Yeah.
So penny stocks were 2 pennies.
Come on. Now.
I think exclusive is holding. I think Sportsworld is holding, and I think New Era is up a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah, I can go along with that.
All right, so we got that bottom section done, right?
That's always the hard one.
Yeah, it is the hard one. Well, sometimes. Sometimes it's the top.
Sometimes it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look, they're not the bottom of the hat world. They're just the bottom of the list that we're reviewing of the hat stores, right?
Yeah.
So to get on the list, you need some type of notoriety.
I mean, there was a couple of hats I tried to buy, both from Sportsworld and Exclusive Fit, and got shut out on. So
let's do the top section now, but not rank them. Let's just get the ones that are in the top. So the top, you would have
usual suspects.
Yeah, you'd have LIDS, LIDS, MyFitteds. You'd probably have Toppers, Hat Club, and Hat Heaven this time around. Right?
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I'd put Stash there too.
I'd probably put Stash.
Okay. The only reason I wouldn't is because of the number of hats, frequency. But I know we try not to bid on. I mean, they're batting 1,000, but they only take 1 or 2 swings a week, right? So.
Yeah, but those swings are monumental right now.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with them being in that cohort, but
yeah, for now, let's just do that for now. But we'll keep those to the side. Now let's rank these 4.
I'm just kind of rearranging some things here. Do some house cleaning.
Which ones was specific to Fanatics? The red ices.
The red ices, the Spanish olive.
Okay.
Spanish olives. They had the I'm trying to think. Why you got to do this to me?
Sorry.
God, there was one other. Oh, the camo orange.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's 3 big collections.
There was one more. What was the one in front of that?
Was it the Team Describe stuff?
No,
but that's LIDS, right? Yeah. Okay.
That was LIDS.
I'm trying to figure it out then.
No, the mint and peach.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Nah, they're the best of this bunch, dude. And they're borderline in that upper echelon for these. They
really are.
They're clearly they're way up. I would put 2 up arrows on them.
Yeah, I was quite surprised by how much they released.
All right, so where are you guys going after that? So who's the bottom of this group? I would say For You, right? Or is it Edge or Crown Minded?
I don't.
They're all very similar. That's the thing.
They're very, very close.
We're like splitting hairs, right?
So, I think it's Fanatics, Crown Minded, Edge, For You caps.
Oh man, For You's had some good stuff though.
Even that
I would put Edge just based on.
Are any of Edge's hats bad though?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think
they're not. They're not, but they release it's like 3 a week, 4 a week.
Okay.
I know,
but none of them are bad. So, so let me ask the question, right? What's better, 4 great hats a week, or 4 good hats a week, and then 4 like, yeah, I'm not touching them. I'm not buying those
for
anyway.
you, nah, because for you drop a couple hats that was super duty sauce.
Yeah, they did.
Because they dropped them that Florida color. They dropped like an Atlanta and a Mets one that were like each other's.
Dude, I really like the logo on that one though. I just didn't like the side patch, that Met side patch on the Braves hat, but I did like that colorway.
But why did they do that? Like, what was the?
It's just their reverse rivalry. They've been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we have to like it though.
Some of them turn out pretty good, like that Texas Rangers one they did. Anyway.
Yeah, you're right. That was a while ago though.
Right. I mean, I'm fine with this order.
It's a good question, right? 4 really like stellar hats, or stock a bunch of hats. It is a valid question.
I'd rather go 4 for 4 than 4 for 10.
6 for 10.
What?
It's not 4 for 10. For you is definitely way above 500.
I don't agree with that.
I do.
I don't agree with that.
I sided a bit with Jason on this one.
Mm-hmm. They release more good hats than they do, way more good hats than they do bad hats.
I mean, are we talking like just plain stuff too? Because if you include like knowledge stuff, yeah. But if we're talking like fashion hats, nah.
If we're talking what we see on the slides on This Week in Caps, absolutely
yeah, that's
not.
what I'm saying. Like that, the slides.
Eh,
So they restocked all of those Negro Leagues. So the grays.
But we're not. We're talking about like. We're talking about like what's I can only go by. I'm not going to go onto everybody's website.
That's fine. I'm pulled up their Instagram, so I'm just going to tell you.
Okay.
I mean, you don't want me to tell you?
I mean, you can. I mean, but it's not going to change my mind. I don't think their fashion caps are good.
All right.
Seriously?
No, I don't.
Like that Griffey Seattle one. That was great. Yeah, I don't know. I disagree. I like most of the stuff they do.
Over the past 2 weeks, I hope is what you're saying, because
yes,
I've heard you as well say that they don't do good with fashion caps.
I'm only judging the past 2 weeks.
So this week, I'm familiar. I'm the one who came up with the concept. So when we talk, right, but when we look, what we just looked at on This Week in Caps, you think more than half of those were good hats?
Yes.
All right. Are they better than Crown Minded and Edge?
No.
Okay. Then I guess we're debating for nothing. But I respect your opinion. I just don't agree. All right. So
is this the order?
Well, I mean, unless someone's gonna, unless you're contending that For You Caps is better than Edge and Crown Minded.
No,
I'm saying they're very close, and we're just splitting hairs. I mean,
right?
Whether he comes in 9th or 8th, I'm not gonna go die on that hill.
All right, so what's that, Jason? It's okay.
No, I was just saying I don't think you were giving them as much credit as they deserve.
No, I'm giving them the credit. I'm giving them the credit I think they deserve, and you're giving them the credit you think they deserve.
Sure.
Right. That's what the point is.
How close are they to Crown Minded in your point of view?
I think they're pretty close. I think they're close. Yeah. I think they're close. But this is what gets difficult about this, is that like what exactly are we saying? Like, is it okay to have 4 misses? Is it okay to have 3 misses? Or is it better to go 4 for 4 or 5 for 5?
I mean, if Edge is perfect, then why aren't they at the top of the list?
Because they're perfect. Because I believe that almost every single hat that LIDS puts out right now in that Rust Belt collection is fantastic. I don't know.
Where is Crown Minded located?
LA.
LA. Los
LA
Angeles
area.
Los Angeles. I just got something shipped from them, so I think it's Los Angeles.
So to me, I'm just gonna say it. Like, For U's located in New York, right? So some of the stuff they do is for their local, whatever, their local people. So like, while we may not like the Flushing, that orange hat, that's a terrible hat. You know, maybe it sells well. I don't know. It's tough, right? So
Yeah,
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not.
Yeah, it's our
whatever.
opinions, right?
Yeah.
It's our opinions, and
Yeah.
like when we say credit, like we're not giving them the credit they deserve. It depends on who's evaluating them. Like you know, you guys are giving them more credit than I am, and that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say For You Caps is down though.
Yeah, I want to put them down. I don't know. For
wouldn't say
me,
down.
I would rank them higher than Edge and Crown Minded personally, but it's not like something that is a big deal. I think they're all very close. So whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even care if you put them all side by side. I mean, I could care less at this point. But I mean, I'm not as high on their fashion stuff as you guys are.
That's fair.
That's it.
Would you say Edge is up or same?
They're doing the same thing every week. They're putting out 4 solid hats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crown Minded is putting out solid hats every week. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Fanatics is way up. I mean, Fanatics wasn't putting out good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fanatics was an MLB shop was putting out very vanilla crap.
Yeah.
And now they're putting out collections that I would want to buy from. You know.
Yeah. So the only thing on this is I wouldn't put For You on a down. That's it.
Okay.
Other than that, I think they're staying the same, if not a little high, but whatever.
I mean, we can also say that they're all neck and neck if you guys want. I could care less. I would be more likely to buy from Edge or Crown Minded right now.
That's fair.
All right. So Jason, you want to change it to a hold for You Caps?
Sure. Oops. Keep that.
You might need that for later. Or you may not, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, you might. All right. So now this is where it gets tough. So who had the best week, best 2 weeks?
MyFitteds.
Gotta look at what MyFitteds dropped.
We saw what they dropped this week. Last week, what was it? Do you guys remember? Last week was
Video game pack. The problem is we also previewed a lot of stuff that's not technically out yet. So I did say MyFitteds really quick, but now that I think about it,
the video game
not
pack
all of it came out.
The video pack was very good.
Yeah. Did we count guitar pack in this? Are we counting?
No, guitar pack was before that.
Okay. Warriors.
Warriors, yeah.
Warriors, guitar pack, Griffey upper deck.
The Lego LA hat.
Yeah, video game.
Had 2 themes last week. It was video game and there was another. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. The problem is like they almost have 2 different drops.
Harry Potter restock.
Harry Potter, that's what it was.
Yeah, they're right. They're right near the top, so we can keep them somewhere near the top. Hat Heaven's near the top. Lids is near the top. Listen, this is very close, man. This is where it's getting tougher because they're all getting better. And we want to. I think we take this moment, right? Stash is probably at the bottom of the group right now.
That's a big riser.
Yeah, that's a way up, and I think Time Mathis is changing the whole trajectory of what they're doing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fair to say. Connecting with the community, creating great hats. I mean, it's just
doing meetups.
Stuff. Yeah. I think Hat Club is probably. You had Spumoni, which was really just a restock, and then 3 new ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good hats. Then you had the Interstellar Jelly, and then a lot of other like kind of small things, right?
They really hadn't been releasing a lot at the same frequency.
Yeah, but the stuff that they have released, I mean, I don't think they're with MyFitteds, Hat Heavens, and Lids this week. So we got to figure out like where are they at? Are they above or below Toppers? Jason, what's your opinion?
I don't know. They're both doing their own.
Yes.
What?
I think Toppers is kicking their ass. I mean, they've been dropping. I don't know how much more Toppers could do, to be at the top. You know what I mean? Like they have put out the most amount of different hats for the like longest amount of time, like probably damn near anybody on this list. Like
it's just different the way they're doing it, right? Because they're doing it with like, you know, like I think all those green unders this week were great. I think there's some minor league in there. There's some,
yeah, like they're not like they're just consistent good drops. Like it's all everyday wearable hats from them. I couldn't ask for more from them, like, to be honest with you, because they stay in their own lane. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they have a lot, like a gang of original designs. They do a lot of things that we don't see, you know, other people do. And I feel like their goal is to drop like staple classic hats. And I think that they I think that they accomplished that, honestly.
They're like honestly, the hat. They're like the hat. They're like the hat heaven of Austria, kind of.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the thing is Hat Heaven had a really good drop. Don't get me wrong, but if we're looking at a 2-week scale, I would say Toppers got to be above Hat Heaven, because Toppers drop what Hat Heaven drop in one drop. Or like they do that 3 times a week. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I feel like Toppers would be above Hat Heaven too.
What do you think, Leon?
It's tough. I'm trying to rationalize it, because Toppers drops almost something every day. That's a lot of hats, right?
It's good, and they're good though. They're good.
Yeah.
I know we're getting in this weird space where we're all like, we talk about not talking about how many hats, but sometimes it's hard to ignore, I guess. I mean,
that was always my thing from before. Like, if you're just dropping every day and you just have something for everyone, I mean, you should get points for that.
All right, I'm good with Toppers being above Hat Heaven. Are you, Jason?
Sure.
Okay. So let's before we get into this final little piece of the debate, I guess, let's Hat Heaven up or down or hold.
I mean, they had a good drop.
Hat Heaven?
Yeah, they
Hat Heaven. That's got up.
Hat Heaven's up. Yeah. Oh, I said Hat Heaven, meant Hat Club. Hat Club. Sorry, guys. Down, up, or hold.
Over what the previous 2 weeks, I think they're up, because that Spumani was, I mean, that's a fan favorite, and the Interstellar Jelly was much better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, because the other weeks were the mint, gem mint, and then the
Ivory and Olympic, maybe.
No,
those were before. It was like the mint conditions and the heartthrobs.
Heartthrobs.
Okay.
They're up.
They're up. I'm saying they're up.
They're up. Yeah, they're
up. So this one, we're counting Olympic and Ivory? Is one more question?
No.
That was my question.
No.
That's before.
That was the last stock drop and roll.
That's fine. I was just curious.
Toppers is holding, right? It's the same thing every week, but I'm not saying it's not good. It's just the same. So it's like
Toppers is tough, right? It's like they're steady and they're stable, but like if they've passed all these stores, I don't know how they can't be up though.
Well, because I don't know, maybe it's just because we're viewing it that way. I don't know.
Because they've, in a weird way, like I feel like, not saying we've discredited them, but in a weird way, I feel like we've undercredited what they do to an extent, just because it's hard. They drop so much stuff. So it's like they drop more stuff than majority of people. So if you looked at it like, and they drop quality shit.
Yeah,
so,
we can just call it a market correction. Like we were just underestimating what they were doing. Maybe
because I'm not saying like we ever, because I think we give Toppers mad love. I'm just saying like all of us shop there and get stuff fairly regularly and know a lot of people that do, and I think that like they're consistently one of the upper echelon to me as far as like what they've been dropping. So I don't know.
I get what you're saying though, Leon. But I think it's more that we weren't really evaluating them right. Maybe it's not like this 2 weeks is better than the previous 2 weeks for them.
That's fair.
Yeah, nah. I think they're just consistent as hell. Like I don't think like there's any other way to explain it other than.
Listen, it's very honestly, our taste might be changing.
Yeah.
As we're doing this, we might be looking at things like today. I'm looking at all those green bombs, like, oh my god, I love these.
Yeah.
You start to change. It just organically starts to change a little bit, but I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe. What about lids versus MyFitteds? Where are we at there?
What did lids have besides Rust Belt in the last 2 weeks? 2 weeks only.
Camo? Does we count a camo? Black pop? Are we counting that?
It was on the last one. They only dropped the 2 black pops.
Yeah.
The Giants and the Diamondbacks online.
I don't think it's blasphemous to say that lids would be number 2 for a week. I mean, but the Rust Belts. Listen, I think the interesting thing when you're trying to evaluate lids is how much shit's in stores too. You know, like I mean,
Yeah, like stuff we reviewed in the last one might have dropped online, but now they're in stores. So it's like kind of blurred.
and to be frank, all the Rust Belts didn't release yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were actually supposed to either.
Yeah, because they're not hitting on in store for a while, right?
Yeah.
In the
No,
fall. I mean, it's the wrong time of year to have dropped those.
Mm-hmm. There was though a collection that I don't think dropped online. That Big Jack talked about when we were talking to him, that blackout pop kind of thing where he did the Blue Jays all blacked out with the funky color. I think that came out in 5 colors. That released in store.
It came out more than 5, but that was only in Canada though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fire.
So that doesn't count.
Why didn't I count?
No,
I
it
bought
could
it.
still count.
Because it's only Canada. It's like, okay, drop it in Antarctica then. I don't care.
I mean, I drove 20 minutes and bought it. So, you know, all right.
Those are good.
Don't count it
hats,
then.
though.
No,
I'm
it could
sorry.
be kept. He's playing.
I'm sorry.
He's playing,
I'm pissing off all 10
He's
Canadians.
just
So
playing. He's playing. Man.
they also dropped the Pro Bowl undervisor
Those were good
collection
too. Yeah.
in store.
They also had Pro Bowl gray bottom NFL. I don't know if they were supposed to, but they had those in store. I picked up a Patriot one for Pierre.
Yeah.
I actually was able to buy a hat in store in lids this week. which
Are we
I haven't
are
done.
we losing points for the team describe shit that they dropped though? Because they did those in black.
I mean,
blue.
The
should-
collection
I
on
mean,
that. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go buy a bunch. I'm gonna start tagging Munfu in them and saying, "Munfu, nice job with these."
Listen, just hear me out. If we decredit for you for dropping whack stuff,
Yeah.
No, listen,
like
no.
lids did that in 3 or 4 colors.
I
Full
think
team
it's
runs.
If we're discrediting people for whack shit, then there would be a couple of these people that fell off forever.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to be fair. That's all.
I
I'm not
want to know.
saying we
Listen,
paint with the
honestly
same
though,
brush. I'm just trying to be fair.
No, I get it, Leon. I also want, but I do want to know, like, is that like a new era thing or is that a lids thing? Like, I just want to know.
Okay, so obviously Tim describes new era. I think it was that colorway, the black and sky, was lids only because it hasn't shown up anywhere else.
I don't like that Munfu. I don't like the
Munfu.
Munfu collection. I don't like the Munfu collection. I'm gonna say it out loud.
I know that Jack didn't design those. That's what
I'm gonna tell you right now. No, he did it.
never said
It's
Jack
the-
did
it's
that.
the-
I never
Everyone
said, I never
out
said
there.
Jack did.
Everyone
said
out
Jack
there,
did.
I want everyone out there to know this. I am not a fan of the Munfu collection that dropped on lids
Yeah,
this
You
week
know how
with the
Andre,
sprockets and the fucking skis and shit.
you know how Andre knows Big Jack didn't design those?
Because he
He
did.
designed-
I did.
Him and Manolo did. That's right.
Yeah. Tag them both.
Now I'm blaming
Yeah.
Manolo because Manolo will buy an ugly hat.
No, he
Manolo
will.
likes that team
Listen,
description.
Manolo was wearing that black Texas Rangers hat. You know what I'm talking about, Andre? When we went on the vlog, he loves that hat. I'm like,
bro.
he's like, this thing's so clean. I'm like, dude,
No,
that's
actually,
a black hat with
I-
a white tee on it.
I
Like,
actually
that's-
saw him on a live or something say he wanted that Arizona Diamondbacks one with that big rock sculpture or something on it.
did he?
Or he
Yeah,
he
bro.
wrote
The Grand
it on
Canyon?
Instagram. Yeah.
Is that Grand
They got
Canyon?
a pair of shoes that
I
match.
don't know.
All
what it
right,
was.
so let's level set here. So Lids loses points for the Munfu collection, and then my no, but in all honesty, right? Like Lids was a clear number. No,
I mean,
Lids was
that was pretty bad.
Lids was a clear, but listen,
three team runs, not even size runs, team runs.
Lids was the clear number one. The last stock report, right? I think it's fair to give a hold on Lids only because like the stuff is in stores still. You know, all that kind of stuff is they do have somewhat of an advantage because of all the doors they have. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm okay either way, to be honest with you guys. I mean, it's getting very crowded at the top right now, which is interesting. And I think MyFitteds is a hold too. I don't think it was.
I would even argue maybe just a bit down over. Well, I guess I'm thinking.
No way.
Never mind. I was comparing this week to
because the other 2 week period before Jason wasn't even like.
No. I was thinking just this week versus last week.
No, yeah. If you're doing that, but those Harry Potters, man, people went friggin' nuts for those things, man.
That's what I'm saying. They had Harry Potter and video game last week, and then just the Warrior and some other stuff this week. So
this is good.
I was mixing my weeks.
A lot of debate here. I mean, I think what's kind of intertwined through all of this is the new Munfu collection that I want everyone to run to their local lids to pick up.
Let's be fair. It's the Munfulu collection.
No.
Munfolo.
So Andre, are you blaming? So on the record, are you blaming Manolo for that pack?
Oh yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Why
you make that?
Manofu collection?
Manofu 3.0.
Yeah.
The Manolo Profit collection. Or the Munfu Prado collection. We'll figure out that.
Munfu Prado.
Yeah.
But either way,
don't see that
right there.
But either way, listen, this was a good chat. This is a good chat, guys. I do like this because it gets us. Sometimes it gets heated. This time, Jason and I teetered on the edge of beating the shit out of each other, but we ended up on the okay side of things.
At the end of the day, we're splitting hairs, right? For the most part, all these companies are making a lot of money. So whatever.
I don't listen, and just to be clear, I don't dislike For You caps. I just want to be clear. I don't dislike any of these vendors. It's just like what a person feels. None of this is like set in stone. We're trying to.
We're not paying their slot in their draft position.
The art of this is the discussion. The art of this is in the discussion, is in how we verbalize it and just kind of think through things. And everyone gets credit for even being on here.
Yeah, and to be fair, I've bought from all of these places the last 2 weeks. So.
You have?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Well, I tried to from Sportsworld and Exclusive Fitted. You can't buy from them right now.
You gotta walk in their store. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, you can't buy online from these two right now.
Well, guys, this was fun. I think it's time to wrap this puppy up. But I want to thank you guys for doing this. This is a lot of work on a Saturday night, and you all did extremely well. Andre, thanks for turning your lights on again. I wanted to get a good look at those new frames you're wearing. But listen, this was great. So listen, until next time, Leon, how about you take us away, big fella?
Yeah, let us know in the comments how you guys feel about this this version of the stock report. How well did we do? UseFromVault.com for your official merchandise podcast available. All major streaming platforms for Pierre, Leon, Jason, and Munfu. We're out, guys. Stay fitted.
See you, everybody.
Peace.